Thane, I have news for you.
When you are ready, you have our blades, Inquisitor.
Okay. That's just it? Just whenever we're ready, we're good to assault everybody? I mean, I'm living for it. I think that's a great compromise. Hey, can we talk about Storvacker for a minute?
I would like to talk about Storvacker, your hold beast.
What would you know?
I just wanted to know more. Could I keep Storvacker, or how do you take care of Storvacker? How do I get one?
Does Storvacker usually live in the hold? Does she stay in a pen, or...?
Pens are for goats and chickens, not holdkin. The Avar are free. So must be our hold beasts. Storvacker lives in a cave near the hold. She comes to visit if she wishes to see us. We bring her gifts of food. Not enough that she will not hunt for herself.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know.
I will speak with you later.
Walk with the lady's blessing.
Because, you know, I might be telling my boyfriend that we're bringing home a bear. Okay, so new plan. I think what we're going to do is, I know we need to clear away one more camp to make the Inquisition feel a little bit more comfortable along the river. Hello, by the way. So I think we should go clear out / find a camp just to make sure that that's done.
You've killed lots of my countrymen, I take it.
Me?
Sure, usually
Oh.
when I'm being paid for it.
What? Never just for fun?
I'm here, aren't I? Man's gotta take his fun where he can find it.
Are you two flirting again when I'm trying to put together a plan? I mean, that's fine. Keep flirting if you'd like, but I would just like to put together a solid plan so that way we can, you know, finish up here and get out. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Okay. I think what we need to do is go clear out one more, like, Hakkon camp just to make sure the Inquisition is comfortable and safe, because the last thing that we want is to go assault that fortress and then get, you know, word from a scout halfway through the assault that, hey, by the way, there was Hakkonites left and they decided to wipe out, you know, a couple Inquisition camps while you guys were doing this kind of thing. Yeah, let's avoid that. And then also, I just realized we should go see Dr. Kenrick's assistant. She had information for us, so let's go get that information. Let's clear out the Hakkonite camp, and then that way we can go assault a fortress, because what could possibly go wrong assaulting a fortress that we know nothing about? Is this really a convenient staircase / way to get to Dr. Kenrick's assistant? I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Given the amount of hiking we've done the last few days, this is lovely. I didn't even think we'd get something like this. Good on the Inquisition. I think we do have one camp left as well that we should probably get set up just to make traveling a little bit easier for everybody. Because I don't think we're going to keep our foothold here after we're done doing all this research. But if the area is still pretty tumultuous after, it might be for the best interest of Thane's Sunhair and everything like that if we just kind of keep a few people here. Just to make sure the leftover Hakkonites don't cause trouble. Like these guys. Hi! You here to mess up somebody's day? Because I am here to mess up your day. Oh, they all got set on fire at once. That was beautiful. No, sorry. Back it up. I have no time for you. So yeah, I think that should be the plan. Oh, sorry. Not really, but let's pretend I am. Ooh, full. Did you really just send them all flying like that? That was impressive. I am impressed by you. There's no... Okay, that's you. I was about to say, there's no sketchy rogue behind me. It was just Varric, don't worry. And everybody's dead. Good. Excellent. Okay. So, the professor's...
The ancient
assistant-
Imperium did like to leave a mark. I wonder how long they stayed.
Yes,
Is
same.
this where Kenrick's assistant was headed?
I think so. That's why I want to come here. What is this? I absolutely cannot wait to survey and explore Nigel's Point. This was one of the ruins the explorer Sir Nigel visited on his travels through the Frostback. So much of what I've learned of this region comes from his notes and sketches. It's appalling to me how little recognition he's received compared to Brother Genetivi, or even that peddler, Pablum Philum a Bard. I wonder if I could discover the origin and purpose of Nigel's Point. Its ancient Tevinter name, of course, has been lost, but I am certain it was built and dedicated to an old god. I wonder which one. If I could learn this, of course. Harding gives me a severe look every time I suggest I could just stroll over one morning. She insists it's too dangerous. She worries too much. Aw, Harding. I love finding little notes that are about or like that have Harding in them. She's such a good person. What is this? This is scratched on the stone. Run if you can. Madness has filled the silence. Do not return to this place. I think this is run if you can. Madness has filled the silence. Why does the silence sound familiar? Madness has filled the silence. Is that something to do with the blight? People being possessed, maybe? What is that? Dorian, what is this? To she who winds the skein of wisdom, we dedicate this citadel. Dragon of mystery, bestow upon your faithful servants your ineffable truth. Grant us eyes to pierce the darkness and souls to bear the wounds of your labyrinth. So, this was the old god of mystery. I don't know off the top of my head which one exactly that was, but yeah, this was definitely dedicated to one of the old gods. The things that you learn as you're, you know, casually strolling around ancient Tevinter ruins. Who would have thought? Maybe the research assistant's down here? Yeah. Oh, wow. That's actually really pretty. Anything here? Nope. Good. Hello.
Inquisitor?
Yeah.
You may want to see this.
Colette, what's up?
Inquisitor! I was going to send word. I found something.
I'm ready to
This
listen.
inscription, almost completely faded, but... 2 stood. Felt 60 true before our triumph. A breath in the hunt, and let rest the lowlanders, worthy of the lady's care. The markings and surrounding artifacts date to Ameridan's time. The references and scripts suggest Avar.
Go on. I want to hear more.
What's your theory?
I need to complete a full survey and have Professor Kenrick evaluate the site himself. But this may be a tribute to Heron and Orina, Inquisitor Ameridan's companions.
Interesting. What do you know of Heron?
What do you know about Hakkon?
When the Templar Order was first formed, Sir Heron was among its members. He's arguably the most famous of the original Templars, though he was never one of their leaders. He's better known as one of Inquisitor Ameridan's confidants. They'd known each other since youth.
Friends, then. No, we found his journal. I thought it was about an old, like one of the original Templars or an older Templar. It talks about blue bottles and stuff like that, and it sounded like a Templar and like, you know, part of the lyrium sickness. Huh. If you want it, I'll give it back to Professor Kenrick what we found. I'll leave it at the camp so that way you can look through it too, but it definitely sounds like they were friends.
So they were close. Friends.
When Ameridan was made Inquisitor, Heron's position in his inner circle was assumed. A few ballads about them survive. The type with adventures and happy endings. I don't know if they're true. They remind me of my brothers, though.
Interesting. So, what do you know about Orina?
What can you tell me about Orina?
Orina was an alchemist in Orzammar. It's said she met Ameridan while dealing with a demon, but it's not known why Ameridan was there. Demons aren't common in the deep roads, but they were a problem for the Inquisition at the time. Orina knew she could help, so she joined Ameridan.
Demons in the deep roads. Do you think that... Hey guys, do you think that that was the start of a blight? That's definitely what that sounds like, doesn't it? Don't demons only kind of show up in the deep... I mean, no, I guess it would be more darkspawn than demon, but... I guess you could make the case for demons in the deep road because of it. Probably not, but... Huh. Was she exiled from Orzammar?
If she left Orzammar, that would make her a surfacer.
She turned her back on the stone, though it's said she had few regrets. Some claim she was actually from one of Orzammar's noble families, but who can say?
Really?
She never used her last name on the surface, and once exiled, the family likely struck her name from personal documents. Professor Kenrick petitioned Orzamar's Shaperate to grant access to their records, but the request was turned down.
Listen, have Professor Kenrick send me everything he has on that, and I'll see if there's something that I can do when we get back to Skyhold. Because I'd like to know as well. So, what happened here, then? What do you think?
What happened here?
Ameridan and his companions fought the original Jaws of Hakkon. They were outnumbered, but Ameridan had a sworn duty. Could Ameridan and Talana be skilled enough to slip past the Jaws of Hakkon? What if someone had to buy them time?
Arena and Heron, and then the Avar ended up paying their respects to them because they were probably impressed with what they were able to do in battle.
If this is the resting place of Heron and Dorina, it only remains because the Avar took time to honor them.
Respect for a worthy adversary? It wouldn't be out of place.
No, it wouldn't. Not for the Avar. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that this was the Jaws of Hakkon, right? That put up this? It could have been a different group of Avar in the area at the time. How do you think it's them, besides the documents that you found? Is there anything else?
What makes you think the inscription refers to Heron and Dorina?
It's only a theory, but the age of the markings and surrounding artifacts match the timeline we've established for Ameridan.
Interesting.
We know that Ameridan and his companions came into violent contact with the Avar. I found glass fragments in the clay, several with slight veins of discoloration. Blue. Like Templar artifacts.
Templars?
The Templars were a new order in Ameridan's time. Given their small numbers then, few would be found outside the Chantry's reach. It's unusual to find one deep in uncharted territory, unless he traveled here for a purpose, as Heron would have.
He definitely would have, especially if the Inquisitor needed him. The Chantry wouldn't be able to do anything about it. He theoretically could have asked anybody and they would have had to comply at the time. What will you do next? Is there another place you're going?
What will you do with this information?
Professor Kenrick will expect detailed notes on the location, stone and clay samples, and any trace artifacts I can find.
Okay.
If Ameridan's history is compiled, this could be worth an entire chapter. I might get credit on the inside cover.
I hope you do. I very, very much hope you do. Thank you for the information. It was good talking to you.
Thank you, Colette.
Inquisitor.
So I guess that this is where Ameridan's two friends potentially made their last stand. To fight against, what, everything that stood in their way and to buy time for Ameridan? Can you imagine? Just what kind of crazy times those were. And we thought we were living in crazy times now. Imagine fighting a blight, being head of the Inquisition, and then having to leave your friends like that to make a last stand so you could try to get rid of a dangerous Avar dragon god thing. Oh, man. And I thought facing down a blighted creature who thought he was a god was something, huh? Just crazy, crazy world. All right, let's go find that last Avar camp that we need to get rid of to make the Inquisition a little bit safer. And then I guess we're going to go take on a dragon. We certainly taught those spiders who's boss. Yay. Do we think that that was the last of the spiders? Probably not. Could it be the last of the spiders? Hopefully. Hopefully it will be. Oh, look. There's a big, Hakkon dude. Hi. Yeah, are we fighting? Or, yeah, you guys have been... Are you part of the people that have been annoying the Inquisition? Probably. Will you stop it? I don't know. Oh, no, don't... Oh! I didn't even know I could sail that far. Oh, I didn't even know. Sir, that was rude. That was so rude.
I've got to ask, what's with Kunari and their swords?
Really?
That's just the warriors. Ben Hasrath used whatever tools right for the job.
We're doing this right now?
Besides, didn't you name your crossbow after a woman?
Point taken.
Great. We got that settled. Is there still... What are we... Why did we have to kill it? It didn't hurt you. What is with the wildlife here? Okay.
Should be fewer Hackonite assholes around here now.
Agreed. We'll report back to Pharaoh ASAP and let them know. First, though, I need to find where this... Ooh. I guess they had fabric in here. I'll drop that off in case anybody needs it. First, I want to find this last camp that I need to establish, so then that way we have a nice foothold here in this lovely Frostback Basin. Because who wouldn't want to come back and vacation in an area that's constantly trying to kill you? I think I found where we're building our next and last camp. Oh no, another set of these stairs. What is with this area? Why does the Frostback Basin have so many precarious stairs? Oh, careful, Varric, if you're following me, careful. I don't want anybody to get hurt. Okay, think this might be the last flight of them. Hopefully. How high up are we going? This is unnecessary. Okay, phew, we made it. Who wants to set up camp? All right, we're back. Where's Pharaoh? Pharaoh, I want to talk to you. I got all the the Hakkonites. I dealt with it.
Inquisitor.
Yeah, hey, the river is secure, so you guys are totally fine to get supplies and whatever else we need into the various bases that we've set up.
The Hakkonites were pushed back from the river.
That will put minds at ease, sir. I'll arrange patrols for the area. It's no Imperial highway, but we'll see people along as safely as we can.
Excellent, thank you very much.
That will be all, Lieutenant.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but we've got all of the camps that we need set up. We have a better foothold in the area, so our soldiers and anybody else that's coming through is safer, which means we also have plenty of supplies coming in, so I don't have to worry when we go to attack the Hakkonites that anybody else is going to come in and, you know, try to mess with our guys or anything like that. So, I think we're good, and we got Kenrick set up. His researchers safe. They're doing more research, which I'm actually very curious to see what comes of it in the end. So I think that the best thing we should do is go talk to Thane Sunheron. Let's go attack a fortress, because that's what everybody should do on vacation. Attack fortresses that used to have ice walls, but you disintegrated with some kind of creepy magic, right? Right. What else could be more vacation-y than that?
Your Skald and your Scout are here. We can plan the assault.
Oh, I like the sound of Scald. It's more dramatic than Professor. Yes, well, everything we've found out about Inquisitor Emeridon suggests that he never emerged from that Tevinter fortress.
Right.
If that is where your Inquisitor defeated Hakkon, that is where the jaws of Hakkon must perform the rite to free him.
Do we know if they've actually started performing this rite yet, or are they just preparing to? That is the one thing we haven't fully discovered yet, I would assume, but don't worry. We'll stop him. I'm very confident that we will make sure that this doesn't actually come to fruition.
Inquisitor Emeridon saved the lowlands from an Avar invasion. We cannot do any less.
You really have no problem with us killing your god?
Gods cannot be reborn until they die. Hakkon needs a good rebirthing.
All right,
If
then.
you say so.
Yep.
With its ice wall melted, the fortress is open to attack. We must strike soon, before our foes recover.
They're already trying. I've got most of our forces defending the shrine from Hakkonites who want to restore the wall.
Great. Just great. I'm open to ideas at this point.
If anyone has suggestions, now is the time.
What gives you fear, Inquisitor? Is this not the battle you wanted?
I'm no warrior, but with Lady Harding's forces defending the shrine and no way to breach the walls...
Lowlanders. Why not climb the walls?
Climb the wall.
Your warriors can get over those walls before the Hakkonites stop them?
This is not a war, Stone Daughter. This is a raid. We strike at night, clad lightly. We climb the wall and open the gate from inside.
Okay, I guess this is our plan. I've got to admit, I've been through a few battles myself recently as Inquisitor, and I not once have climbed a wall, you know, in the dead of night. I mean, unless you count adamant fortress, but we use ladders. I don't think you're proposing ladders, are you? No. All right, well, this should be an adventure in a multitude of ways. Great vacation.
Well then, unless anyone has something that sounds easier than climbing the walls.
I would not offer what I could not give. It will be done. Perhaps my climbers will earn themselves a legend mark.
Inquisition forces will feign weakness near the shrine. That'll draw some of them away from the fortress.
Okay.
Not too many, I hope.
Yes, save some for us.